Hello lovely people, I hope you are having a wonderful festive time. I am having an experience. I live in London, which means I can't spend Christmas with any of my loved ones, and I'm feeling pretty bummed about it. I always like to try and do something vaguely holiday themed at Christmas, and it's been a busy time and I haven't gotten around to finding anything yet, and Animal Crossing always cheers me up and makes me feel happier. I mean, look at Wart Jr. trying to catch this butterfly now. Like, doesn't that just make you feel joyful inside? Look at him. He's trying so hard. Is he going to give up or is he going to fail? He's going to fail. He did his best. Nothing cheers me up quite like Animal Crossing, and I thought, nobody's seen my town yet. It might be quite nice to do a little winter-themed island tour. So that's what we're going to do. Do let me know how your holiday season is going. It's been a weird one for everyone, I think it's fair to say. I have a slightly ridiculous Christmas outfit on right now. This is my pumpkin patch. Okay, let's just start, let's start from the top. Should I start from my house? Should I start from the entrance to town? Let's just start here because we're here already. We'll start on my house. Where's my wand? Here's my wand. I'm still using a spooky wand because it's my favourite. I really enjoyed Halloween. So I've got a couple of little... I like these. These are part of the Turkey Day things. And you can put stuff on them. I've put a frog on this one. And a gnome on this one. And I think that's pretty neat. I've also got a spider here. Because he lives there and he's my friend. I've got a few little fun outfits. I like my detective outfit a lot. I think the moustache adds a lot to this look. What else? Wizorb. Pretty self-explanatory magical wizorb. This is my ingenious disguise. I like this one a lot. Vampire, yeah, I put most of these in at Halloween, I think. So I've got a, king. It's my king outfit with a cheap crown instead of the stupidly expensive crown. I've got a witch outfit. Here's my Santa outfit. That's a good one. Very relevant. Oh, my Froggy outfit. I've also got a Froggy outfit. Actually, if I get one of my Christmas presents right now, I can probably cosplay my Animal Crossing character. What do you think of the likeness? It's pretty close, actually. I'm going to put my Santa outfit back on. I think I've stuck my normal glasses on this costume, and now my glasses are forever stuck here. Let's look at my house first. The whole island is still very much a work in progress, and I kind of like changing it. There are a couple of staples that, like, I made quite early on and will stay, but I like to mix most of the stuff around. This is kind of my main room. I've got a nice little coat rack, I've got a little welcome mat, got my slippers for when I come in, I'm cold. Here's my puppy. Hi, puppy. He barks. Little jukebox. This is my koi. He's a good boy. I had a coffee machine here, but I stole it for a project outside. I can make toast. I usually get dressed in this refrigerator. You know, in the summer when this flat was like completely boiling, I was actually putting t-shirts in the freezer and putting them on. They only stay cold for about 5 minutes, so it doesn't work that well. You might be able to tell I've got the spooky wallpaper and flooring and rug still, and some little decorations. They're just my favourite. And in real life, like, my Halloween decorations go up at Halloween and stay up all year round, so it's kind of fitting. What's in this room? I have a feeling this room is definitely a work in progress. Is this the street? Yeah, this is my street. So yeah, I mean, we got some trash bags, some cars, we got some little gas station pumps, gas pumps. The idea, obviously, because my town is Twin Peaks, was to make it loosely Twin Peaks themed. And I kind of bought these thinking I would make, like, Ed's. This will just sound, like, stupid if you haven't watched Twin Peaks, but I wanted to make, Ed's, like, gas station and mechanic place. But I can't find anything else really appropriate, and I still don't have any panels. So for the moment, I'm just using them in my street. This is my little bedroom. I got my turtle friend. He lives here. He's very angry, but he's fine. He loves it here. Don't listen to him. I've got my mirror. I've got a piano. This room is kind of a mess, but it's such a small space. It's hard to know what to do with it. So I just made it my bedroom, and there's my dream bed. I haven't actually made a dream address or anything. Maybe I should do that. I need to, like, go and see some cool dream towns, because I haven't done that either. In here, I believe, is my mermaid room. I got a recipe the other day for her, a shell... What's it called? Like a shell radio, shell music player. So I want to add that to here. But, yeah, I picked quite a small room to put the mermaid stuff in. So it's a little bit tight in here, but I just think it's cute. I like the fish on the walls kind of work with the background. I love these moving backgrounds, and the floor like moves as well, like it's real water. I think these are really cool. I have a mermaid outfit, I think, but I haven't put it on anything. I got a little eel. More eels are my favourite, so I put one in this room. A little squid. And then downstairs. Downstairs used to be a dungeon. The first thing I built in there was a dungeon because I thought that was very funny, and I had like a skeleton in it. But then I needed somewhere for the cute Turkey Day stuff, so I decided to make this like my nice, sort of slightly festive-y sitting room. So I put the doll's house from Toy Day here because it's so freaking cute, and the fact that you can turn the lights on I just adore. So I got a little music player. There's nothing playing at the moment, actually. I should pick something for this. What would go well in this room? Like something kind of relaxing. So yeah, we got our little sort of kitchen washing area over here. And then dinner's being served up right here. I've got my little picture of Cyrus and... I've forgotten her name. Reese. My picture of Reese and Cyrus up here from the wedding event. That was super cute. And then a little ship bottle here. Do you like my Santa sneakers? I'm just wearing like red trainers with my Santa outfit. There were no Santa boots. Everything else for the Santa outfit was in the shop. Oh yes, I replaced the flooring that I had up here with a different design, so I should probably change that. Let's see if I've got any appropriate flooring before I, Floors. Okay. Ooh, this one might work. Lobby flooring. Yeah, quite like that. This is the problem when there's so little design space. Oh, that works. That I like overwrite a design thinking I'm not using it anywhere, and then it turns out it's the upstairs of my house, which is my arcade. So it's looking slightly barer at the moment because the race car bed used to be here, but I obviously stole it and took it downstairs for the road, so I could do with putting something else here. I think I've got a snooker table somewhere that I could probably put there. And here's the switches, and got a little snack machine and popcorn. Here's the Break Tapper game from the mobile game. Some fighting games, which are super cool. I love that they make like the sound effects when you use them. They're so cool. Some pinball, you can't beat some pinball, and a little bit of darts. I'm quite happy with this room. This is also one of the first ones that I kind of finished when you can tell that it's like slightly odd furniture because I didn't have any real collections. So that was my house. That was my little house. Do you like my like, this is my like YouTuber house tour video. Okay, this area is just nothing. This is just like a little nice kind of, I stuck some little, I just really like getting the figures. So I got quite a few of them, and I've stuck like, you know, beetles and snails and things around here and there, and obviously my frog. And this flamingo obviously fits right into the local scenery. So that's just a kind of natural little area. A while ago I finally managed to get 5 stars. And I was so excited when the first of my, like, dewdrop, are they snowdrops? I think they're snowdrops, grew, and then they just sort of kept growing, and now they're slightly taking over. This is my little, again, I replaced this design, so this looks like a cafe thing, but it's kind of cute, so it works. The tree is sort of clipping through it, but that's fine. This is my, like, little, kind of garden zone. Got my little, my lawnmowers down here. And I've got my wheelbarrow and all my gardening tools. I did have a watering can here as well, but I stole it to use it. So this used to be patterns. I used to have a little pattern, like, field. Oh, I forgot to put my scarecrow back down here. I wonder what I've done with him. It had a scarecrow in the middle of it, but that's fine. But then they introduced pumpkins, and I kind of thought, well, I'm gonna grow this one. Because the pumpkins just sort of grow forever, I've been using them as my, like, fodder to dig up trees and stuff, which works super well. But yeah, so I thought this was just a good excuse to get back some pattern space, because there's just not enough pattern space. So I've replaced it with pumpkins. This is my little workshop area. It doesn't really look like anything, like it looks kind of like garbage. But that's fine. It's basically so I have somewhere to store, or it was so I had somewhere to store my all my crafting materials, but now there is slightly increased storage space indoors. I probably don't need this so much. I could put something else here. But it's kind of nice to have like a handy area to build stuff. Around here, should I go the other way? I'm gonna go the other way. Okay, that was like a little secret glimpse, a little glance into the museum area. But I'm gonna go this way, I think. This is quite a like natural sort of wild zone. I've got just like a couple of little bits and bobs. I did have loads of Halloween stuff everywhere, but I've taken a lot of it down now for Christmas. This is the graveyard, which Santa doesn't look super appropriate in, but yeah, I kind of want another statue to stick in here, but I'm pretty happy with how this came out. I think it looks kind of cute. And then here's the Great Pyramid and the Sphinx. I just thought they were cool, and I wanted to put them somewhere, so they just live here. And this is a fake painting that I bought because it's one of the haunted ones, and it, like, she closes her eyes. It's the girl with the pearl earring. She closes her eyes at night. And I thought that was kind of spooky and cool. And then this is a kind of like, again, a sort of slightly natural, less developed area, but it leads down to my little picnic site. We got a little radio, we got some snacks, and then it's like, you know, you've pulled up your bike to stop and have a picnic by the waterfall. I just thought that was cute. And then there's a little sneaky path over to this part of the island, which you can take if you like. And this again is a very overgrown natural area. I need to sort out the flowers in some places. I've started in some areas, and then some places I've just they've gone wild. There's not really much up here. I've just got kind of a little lookout area with a lighthouse, a little like viewport thing, and then a telescope. Because I thought that was cute. Oh, hi. It's Prince. Let's chat, Prince. I told him to say squibbly. Because I think that's a good catchphrase. I'm glad he's doing well. Prince is adorable. I'd never even seen him before, and then he showed up in my campsite. One of my villagers wanted to leave, and because I loosely want to have... I do want to have a frog village, and I'm kind of getting there. I've got a lot of frogs, but not maximum frogage. So one of my villagers who isn't a frog wanted to leave. And I was like, okay, you're not a frog, see you later. The very next day, Prince showed up in my campsite. Now that is fate. That is some damn good fortune. And this is just my little fishing area. You can have a nap. You can dry out some fish on the rack. You got your fishing rods. Sometimes I get changed in this cooler if I'm doing a fashion challenge. Hey, speaking of fashion, I'm wearing my my Labyrinth Christmas jumper today. Pretty good, eh? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Again, if you've not seen the movie, you don't know Labyrinth, David Bowie, then probably just seems weird. Oh, hi, Diva. Here's another one of my frogs. I am feeling so psyched, Diva. I don't really like coleslaw, but that's okay. We're all different. This is kind of my my little town centre. I love the organ. They're so cute. So the idea was for this to be kind of like a central sort of marketplace. There's just a workbench in case I need to craft something while I'm here. I kind of want to move these further back because I've got all that sort of spare space behind, and make the town square itself like a little bit bigger, make it more of like a hub. But it's very expensive and difficult to move stuff, so I'm kind of waiting until inspiration strikes, or maybe we get Brewster, and if he comes with his own building, then I need to have space for him in the centre. But we'll see what happens. I'm kind of happy with how this looks right now. It's pretty cute. It's just small. So I replaced all my bushes with holly bushes for the season because I thought that was nice. Well, most of them. And then we've got some little hedges and some nice street lights. It's my little chess area. We need to replace this with green leaves, really. Sometimes villagers will come and sit here, and then I have to run over and take a photo with them. It's a thing. If one of them sat there, I have to do it because it happens so rarely, and it looks so great when you're playing chess with your villagers. It's really good. I hope someday I have a bigger lawn to tell folks to get off. That's going to be one of my grumpy old man villagers. That'll be Octavian, probably. This is my little park. This is probably the first kind of vaguely creative thing that I built. I think it must be. Yeah, you can see because I've got the early like crafting stuff like the stone and the birdhouse and things. But I still think it's pretty cute. And this is my like main sort of village, I guess, where people live. So I thought it was nice for them to have like a little estate park. So there's Diva's house. I've got pictures for most people. Here's Wart. He's working out outside his house. There's Octavian's house. There's a tree in front of his sign right now. Here's Diana's house. Let's go and say hi. It'd be nice to see everyone on our little tour of the island. Diana's obviously at risk because she's, I do find it stylish and comfortable. How are you doing? Oh, that was very dark. Because she saved her only piece of dark dialogue I've ever heard for my cheer me up festive video. That is so typical. Animal Crossing. I've tried to also replace, because I'm Twin Peaks themed, vaguely, I've tried to be Twin Peaks themed. I've tried to replace my trees with all the sort of more like fir trees in this style. Every other kind of tree is either sort of leftover fruit tree, which needs to go, or like a freshly planted money tree. So this is like a growing money tree. This is like a cute design that I found online. It doesn't work. The time isn't correct. They've actually done. I'll find who it was and put a link in the description. But they've done one that actually tells the time properly. In Animal Crossing, it has to work in like a semicircle instead of like a full rotation for some reason. So this doesn't function, but I thought the design was really cute, so I kind of kept it how it is. And this is the entrance to my town. Oh, hey, Mary! She's super cute. I love her double chin. It's so sweet. It's like when I'm like playing Animal Crossing in bed and I'm looking down at the screen, like I feel good when I talk to Mary. Oh, she's so sweet. But yeah, so this is the entrance to my island. So you come in, we've got your Welcome to Twin Peaks flag, and then there's just a little path. And you go off to the right, and you get up to the town square, which is so cute and festive right now. And I've just kind of put a little border around it. I just thought this was sweet, and I've put down some hedges, and oh, you can see the snowman army from here. And I've got some little some flowers, and then yeah, you can go off to the right, straight into the kind of animal village. You can go to the north, and that will take you up to this northern part of the island with all of the many snowmen in various stages of their lives. There's Stonehenge, because I thought it looked cool and I wanted to put it somewhere. Here's a melting friend. Here's a very melting friend. I've really been struggling with the snowmen. The first, like, couple I created were perfect, and I had no issue. And then, I don't know what happened. It just all fell apart. And I've not been able to make a perfect one, like, 3 days in a row. This guy I made today, his head's slightly too big. Just, like, slightly. It's okay, I'm not bitter about it. I put the statue down here because it's fake. He shouldn't have the spade. But, I bought it because I thought it was cool. And I'm always sad when there's nothing in Red's shop that either I don't already have or is actually real. So I bought something that looked cool to make me feel better about it. This is the way up to my museum. So I want to connect this more with some paths, but I've put a little sign so you can see the way. And then I've got my little dinosaur standee sign. I love this. It's so cool. I was really happy when I found that and I decided to put it here. There's a little waterfall, a nice little path up. And then back here we've just got a cute little cafe, a little museum cafe just attached here, so you can stop after your visit or halfway through and have a little cup of coffee, some delicious cake. Here's one of my coffee machines. And then over here, there's just some cool little... I put some fossils outside because I just thought it looked really cool. I got my T-Rex. I got my... What's this? Saber-toothed tiger? I can't read the sign, but I'm assuming it's a saber-toothed tiger. I think that's what it is. And then, yeah, just a couple of little fossils here. My museum is going okay. I think I have missed, like, a couple of fish, maybe. If I look at my... Let's look at my Critterpedia. So the bugs I'm doing pretty well. Whatever this is, I've not got. Oh yes, I got a dung beetle, stealing a snowball the other day. But yeah, so I'm only missing a few things in the bugs. Same for the fish, I think. Not missing too many. Missing a few of the sea creatures, but that's fairly new. But I think those are going pretty okay. I completed the fossil collection. That's all good. That was the first one to go. It's the easiest one to do, really, because you just dig them up every day. Oh, Henry! Here's Henry. Another of my frogs. Slightly creepy. I can believe that, Henry, actually, that you have a little bit of a velociraptor. So we've got some little fossils here. I'll just poke my nose in because it just looks cool, doesn't it? The museum is just so gorgeous. I really love it. So yeah, there we go. You can see we've got all of our lovely boys in the museum here. It really is cool. The museum is just so cool. Look at all these lovely lads. Okay, alright. You know what the museum looks like. I'll skip this now. We can have a little look at my gallery and see how I'm getting on there. So statues, it's not going so well. It's not going so well. They're just never in stock. They're always fake. Oh, I didn't know it went to that viewpoint. But I've managed to get the Rosetta Stone and... What's this one? It's... Capitoline Wolf? Citation needed on pronunciation. And then we've got Van Gogh's Sunflowers. We've got... I've forgotten what this is called. The guy with the hands. Scary painting. Otanianiji III as Yakko Adobe. Ah, he's a famous actor. And then we've got... Okay, I'm not gonna look at each one to find out what they are. But we've got a few. It's not like too barren, but it's not very impressive yet. This though, the Fighting Temeraire, is my favourite Turner painting. It's one of my favourite paintings in general. And I was having a bit of a poopy time, and then this painting showed up in Crazy Reds, and it was real, and it's like one of my favourite paintings in real life by one of my favourite artists, and it just makes me really happy to have it here in my museum, and it makes me happy to come and look at it. So I just thought I would share that with you. And then we got a couple of bits up here. There's the real girl with the pearl earring, not the creepy one from outside. So yeah, still a lot of work to do, but man, I'm so glad Red comes. Oh, and then we've got the Da Vinci, what's he called? Vitruvian Man. Who's the only one who has his special little roped off area. Very important. Man, yeah, what was I saying? Before Red came every day, it was such a nightmare. Because Red just came... It felt like almost never. He would just appear like once a month or something, and then everything would be fake. Or you would already have the one thing that was real. And, oh, it was just such a frustrating process. Slightly better now, but that's obviously why that one is taking so much longer to complete. And then there's the little sneaky path around the back, which leads back to my house. So I've got special access to the museum, because I'm the best and I deserve it. I am Santa Claus, so... I decided to dig this out into a lake. I just thought it would be cool to have a lake by the campsite. So I worked basically back from the top up by my house, and I made it a waterfall and then dug out this whole lake. I just thought it would look cute, and I'm kind of happy with it. I like this as sort of a natural kind of foresty zone, especially because I wanted to have a forest somewhere because Twin Peaks. So this is my little, I've got my little like walkway. It's a shame that paths don't always just go up to the edge. So it doesn't really look like a wooden walkway, but it still kind of works, and it's good enough for me that I've just left it. So yeah, you can either go up from there or left from this route up from my town centre. And up here we have the way to the orchard and the campsite, which I think are pretty cute. This is my orchard. I've got my little berry collecting bag here. I don't know, I guess I kind of roleplay it a little bit. And then I got my apples, my cherries, my peaches. I really like this design. It is kind of difficult if a fossil appears in here to find it. You have to sort of walk behind the trees and then walk behind the trees and then do this. But it's fine. Loads of oranges. I just didn't really like plan out the space equally. And then a couple of pears here just to keep even. I stick a couple of little diving bits here. I've kind of stolen them to use them now. Just so that there's a little nice platform to go diving from. Hello fishy. And here's my coconuts. And there's my coconut sign. Very noisy with crickets. And yeah, and so this leads up into my campsite. It's quite a sort of dense foresty area. It's quite natural. I haven't really built around this very much. I've just plopped a couple of campsitey things down and let the flowers go wild. Got a little barbecue. And it's just, yeah, it's just a cute little kind of natural area. And then there's this little, I've got my little shrine here. Sort of a slightly hidden away secret. I think that's cute. And I like this fire because it's cold. Should I light the gas stove as well? Sure, why not? In real life, I wouldn't turn on all these things and run away because, you know, the environment. This is kind of a new project. I had just all of the wedding furniture dumped out here because I couldn't figure out what to do with this zone yet. And I needed somewhere to put all the wedding furniture. But so I'm loosely trying to make it into a sort of, like, coffee bar. Or like a regular bar, but I've only got coffee cups and coffee machines. So it's become a coffee bar. So yeah, it's very much a work in progress. This has been like the last week or so that I've been doing this. But I've got, yeah, just a couple of little nice little seats, some coffee around. I thought a little rocking chair by the fire would be quite nice. And yeah, a little bar. I really do want some panels because that will make this all a lot better. But there's just never been one in my shop, so I don't have them. But that's okay. The fact is, we can put coffee on, and that's the most important thing. So, also, this menu I'd never seen until yesterday. It was in my shop yesterday. Isn't it great? So cool. And this is Froggy Village. So you reach this. This is the alternative path. You can go left from the town hall, or when you come into the town, you can go left at the entrance here. And so this is kind of, when I didn't have many frogs, this was kind of my, Oh, hey Octavian. We haven't said hello to you. Oh no, they weren't impressed by him, that's a shame. But yeah, when I didn't have many frogs, I decided to give them their own little froggy village. And it's just kind of like twee and sort of rustic. They got a little duck pond here, these two ducks, they are friends. And then here is Frobert's house. It's an absolute mad lad. Love that lad. He appears to have fallen asleep. I feel like I shouldn't disturb him. I'm just going to sneak back out. Bye, Frobert. I'll catch you later. It's like 4:30. It's afternoon nap time, so I totally get that. Here's Huck's house. Hello, Huck. I got a couple of fish out on the beach there. I wanted to make, to give, what's his name? Flick. Or not Flick. Flick via CJ, I guess, for the fish. I wanted to give them some sharks to make models out of, but I haven't got enough sharks, so they just live on the beach at the moment, forever waiting for the summer to come back round so I can catch more. It's no problem, right? Nice one, Huck. No? Oh no. No, I don't know what you want, Huck. I don't know how Toy Day works. On the plus side, I got Christmas? Because my villagers keep saying Fribbit. I got Christmas free now for Toy Day and Animal Crossing. And here's Henry's house. Oh, he seems to have just gotten home. And then that's pretty much it. That's my island. My island in wintry, snowy theme. Oh, there's a pirate barrel here for some reason. I just thought that was neat, so I put it there. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little tour. Hi, Mary. I'm really happy with my Animal Crossing town. It's just fun, you know? It's just nice. Animal Crossing makes me feel happier. And like I say, it's been kind of a difficult one. It's not the most cheerful Christmas that I'll probably ever have. So this is, yeah, at least Animal Crossing is here to make all of us feel better. I hope you have a very wonderful festive season. And I guess I'll see you in the new year.